Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Court Farms. Right, today we are going to be, well, we're going to first get field number 3 on a worker. And then we're going to basically cut our grass with what is hopefully our spare tractor. I have taken the Leyland over to the shop, guys. You may be wondering, wow, Matt, you've got a lot of money in the bank. I've taken everything to the shop. I want the quick baler to speed up jobs. Long story short, yeah, it was a fantastic bit of advice. I don't know why I'd never thought about buying that one. I maybe had done and just forgotten. But basically we're going to get that guy working there, and ideally we need to get okay, I've just spent £300 apparently because he's done his daily charging fee, yeah, because of course, but yes, right, okay, I forgot to turn that setting off. Now we also do need to just give me 1 second, guys, because I have to just fix my steering wheel, because once again the Logitech steering wheel decided it no longer wants to play ball today, and every single video sometimes I have to turn feedback on, sometimes I have to turn it off for it to work. There we go, it's now working again. It's very weird. I have done it already this morning, but then I had an update and then it's rebooted, and then obviously it's kind of gone back to what it was before. Now I'm just gonna I think we're gonna be better off just leaving that there. So, right, our thing today then is to get the grass cut in 2 of our fields. That is our main job today. So we've got our new field that we need to get cut, and the little bit of grass just over the road. Now we don't technically have a baler right now, so the reason why I want to do this is just genuinely because it's going to pass some time. Hopefully then, you know, oh, we've got baling contracts. We've got baling contracts. Oh, they're coming in now. We've got a cultivating contract. We've got some more fertilizing contract. Oh my God, these are huge. These are huge. We have harvesting? I don't think this is right. No, right, okay, right, the game's gonna be a little bit weird, guys. I had to create a new save and import some files over. It's alright, I've just wondered what was going on. Ignore the list of contracts. We're not gonna do any of them. We're gonna wait till April. It should fix itself by April. Yeah, I had to create a new save and move files over and reset back up. It's alright, yeah. It's some... Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No. Don't do this to me today. Don't do this to me today. Right, I need to get down there. Right, okay. This is not going good. What? Oh, I don't know. Everything's just going wrong again. It says I can cut grass any time of year, but that grass will not cut. Interesting. I feel like this is just gonna go completely and utterly wrong. I've just thought of something then. Yeah, that is gonna actually let me do it. So that is where I just wanted to confirm that we weren't having the problem we were having yesterday. It's already got barley in here. Oh my God, what is going wrong today? Well, it says it's already got back on it. I've got no idea, guys. I think the game's just bugging out a little bit too much. Yeah, it's weird. It just corrupted up a little bit, guys, and I basically just had to just create a new save, move some files over, and yeah, it's given me some issues. It's been a little bit of a pain in the backside, to be honest. We will have to try and get in them corners as well. We really need to get as much grass off here as we can. Now, like I say, we don't have enough money at the moment to go and get our baler again and bring it down and then obviously wrap this grass up. So what my plan basically today was to let field 3 do its business. We'll come in here. We'll basically just do this. If I have to sell a couple of hay bales, I will sell a hay bale. The reason I had the hay bales is because I thought, well, I'll need it for the sheep. Turns out the grazing mod works the sheep perfectly well. It's not really needed. We can get in the grazing, we can get into the pen with the sheep and just do the edges of the sheep field as well, because the grazing mod doesn't go all the way up to the hedge. There's always a bit of a big chunk. We want to try and get as much grass ideally now as possible. It would make life a lot easier to do that. But yeah, it's going to be like a little bit of a weird day. It's going to be a weird one. It's just, yeah, we need to get that baler money straight away, basically. By doing whatever we can. Now, there are obviously some contracts come up. We shouldn't be able to do those said contracts. But I just need to, I basically just need to make sure we don't do any jobs today, because there wasn't any. We'd already done March's jobs. Right, there's a tiny little bit down there. Let me get that. I'm trying to just wait as well for the time to hit 7 o'clock just to see what happens with the grazing. I think that might just, if not, we'll get in the sheep field. I know we'll kind of get silage from that sheep that we shouldn't really get, but I don't know. If something's going to at least screw up. I also need to recreate my pond. My pond has disappeared because, yeah. So as I say, there's a couple of issues that I didn't realise before I started recording today. I had a little pond here for water. It would appear that it's disappeared with the game save, obviously, but I can do that off recording. We do have plenty of water in here. We've got plenty of food. So yeah, we'll get in here and we'll get this cut as well. Now, I don't really like cutting the pens when the animals are in, but I'll need the bales, basically. I'll need the bales, so we don't have a choice. We just need to get as much money right now as we can. And like I said, we're basically doing this just to pass the time for field number 3. There is also another piece of information. I've had to change the windrower. If you remember, we had the red... I can never pronounce the name. Kavaland or whatever it's called. It had an error in the mod. Now, it is actually a mod hub mod. But it did have an error. Now, it is something I've fixed in the past, but then obviously I must have updated via the mod hub and not realised, and it's gone again, and so I've just got rid of the mod. If it's on mod hub and it's broken, I'm not... Yeah, it kind of sucks a little bit. I did transfer my placeables XML over. The water might still be there. We might just need to... lower the ground, and the pond should probably reappear. But this is going to give us a little bit of grass. Now, like I say, it's not gonna... We're not going to have loads. That's going to be my issue. You know, this is only like what I call default grass. It's not the best grass in the world, but right now it's got to be better than absolutely nothing. Before we go up there and do that, I want to come back down here. I want to go out wide And then I want to swing that around there. I don't want to be coming all the way back down here for that tiny little bit of grass there. But yeah, we are technically, as far as I'm concerned, officially working on our farm today. Now, it's been a long time in coming in this series, but we are officially working in our field. Now, like I say, I don't really like working in the pens like this because I just feel like you shouldn't be doing it with the animals here, but I can't take the animals out, and yeah, you get the idea. Everyone should, you know, you should all know. I don't like to do this, but I just need the grass. They've got 30,000 litres of grass, so they're not going to miss this bit of grass today, so we might as well bale it. It's probably the only thing we're going to benefit from resetting on the save. That is done. We do have a little bit of wool to sell. Now, it's not a lot of wool, but it would be nice if we could maybe get rid of it. How much have we now got? We've got 416 litres of wool. Now, it's not a lot of money, but it could just be enough money to get us the baler. I am going to kind of just make a bit of a mess today, I think, in the yard. I'm going to try and have a slightly longer episode as well today, guys, because we are only producing 3 episodes a week at the moment. Long story short, guys, we kind of do well when we do our 3 episodes a week, but if I do 5 episodes a week, just, I don't know, it's like it just drops off, and I don't want it to, you know, I don't want it to drop off, if that makes sense. It's weird. And it's like people benefit, you know, it does better by having less videos. Yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays do seem to be the best for recording. Come on, gearbox. Am I catching? Oh, I'm catching the wood. I'm catching the wood and I'm catching the tank. My bad, my bad, my bad. I thought it was the gearbox on this Renault again. I don't think the gearbox is helping. I'm literally got the foot to the floor in reverse, and it just literally does not want to. It's like stopping like that. There, I haven't slowed down or anything. Oh, do you know what? It's just turning into one of them days today. Everything's just gonna go wrong, and I wanna do some work. This is our first day on our farm, and I just want to do some work. Yeah, we do have a new windrow on the farm, guys. I did try and stick to about the size windrow we had, and we've now got this trail thing over here, basically. This is what we've got. Yeah, the other one had an issue with it was like a collision or something, AI thing, and I had fixed it previously, and then I must have updated it without paying attention. Sometimes I go through mod hub and just be like update, and I must have updated it again. So yeah, I need to fix it again, but I don't know if it's on mod hub. It shouldn't be broke. You know what I mean, it shouldn't have any errors or warnings if it's on mod hub, but this one did. So I've just got rid of it. Don't really like this windrow, but it was the only one. It was the closest in price to the closest in size to what we already had, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to not have an upgrade, basically, you know, like for free. I got as close to the size that we had, with as close to the price as possible. Yeah, I am not a big fan of this windrow. I will just point that out. Not a fan of this one. But now it gives us chance to save up and get an upgrade, you know what I mean? Because we don't like it. There we go. So we are going to get this field windrowed. I reckon there's probably another 2 passes. Like another headland. And then we just got to wait for the ford. That's literally what we're waiting for. As soon as we cash in field number 3, Field number 3 does have another contract to go and do though. Not field number 3. The Ford does have another contract to go and do. It would be the final seeding contract of the spring. That I'm aware of anyway. Some more might come up in April, but I'm not expecting any to come up in April. Like I say, I do apologise for like basically running my sheep over. It's not like they move out of the way. That would be quite a nice animation if someone could actually script that. Like if you start driving towards a sheep, they ran away. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time for the game save to kind of just correct itself job-wise. So we might have to miss a month or two just to get the jobs back up, you know, in the right order basically. But we might not have much of a harvest season this season. What I'll probably do is try and fix some of the fields, so at least we've got some harvesting to do. You know me, I'll do my best to fix it. I just don't feel, you know, I needed to do it basically. Okay. Didn't quite make that one that time. Let me get up there. Yeah, this Renault needs to go sooner rather than later. Just gonna point that out there. It needs to go sooner rather than later. Don't really think we need to be windrowing this last little bit. I think that would have basically just done really well as it is. But there we go. So that's one field done. I just noticed the Ford then. The Ford is working rather nicely. He's working his way through there really quickly. A little bit slower than I thought, but I think it was just like the headlands and stuff. I think now he's making pretty good time. Yeah, next month is the best month to sell wool. So I don't really want to sell it this month, but we do need to make that, you know, we do need to hit that £60,000 basically as soon as possible. We can't bale this up if we don't have it, so this grass is not good. That is all the windrow we're getting from this field. That's not good. That is really, really, really not good. Oh, I did say we were going to try and get in the corners a little bit more, and I haven't done that. We'll have to leave it this time. We need to get this field, we need to get this ploughed out and get it regrassed. Now, I know if we regrass it now, it's not going to be good. Although saying that, if we regrass this in March, going into April should technically be growth stage 1. Technically, there's no grass contracts yet anyway. Yeah, we might miss one cut this year if we're reseeding now. But if we keep cutting this grass as it is now, we're not going to get much. I don't even think this is going to be a couple of bales. Look at that. It's pathetic. That swath is horrible. It's just... it's teeny tiny. Yeah, I think we need to get this ploughed out as quickly as possible. I think we're going to have to sell a couple of bales as well. We've got a couple of hay bales to sell. So we don't want to sell them all because we've still got our... oh, I tell you what. Now, I know... oh, you're all going to hate me. Someone's going to hate me for this. We could sell some bunnies. We need to make 3 grand. We could sell some bunnies. We could sell some bunnies. The bunnies are really, really good money. If we sell some bunnies... oh, I think we need to sell some bunnies. We can always buy them back, but we just need to sell some bunnies to get the baler. There you go, we've done it. There you go, we've got the money. So we'll get the baler. We'll get the baler. Now, technically, the Leyland doesn't have the power to run the baler, but it is at the shop. It's got enough power to drive it to, you know, got enough power to drive it. just not run it in the fields. Yeah, if we can get baled today, and then we can get ploughed as well, and reseeded. We're probably going to be in March 2 in the next month. And yeah, like I say, it's not really working out how I would like. Like the time scale on the farm at the moment. Yeah, we could sell some bunnies. We need to hit 60 grand. Simple as that. So if we sell some bunnies, I think that would be a good idea. Where am I going to put you? Where am I going to put you? Where am I going to put you? I'll tell you what, I'll put you in there because you're quite a small... Some of the buildings it doesn't fit. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. And that's one of the reasons I don't like that windrow. Now let's have a look at the bunnies. There we go. They're £235 a bunny. If I was to sell them all now, I would make £3,000. I don't really want to do this, just be warned, but I need to get the baler. I need the baler, but I am going to buy the bunnies straight back. We don't quite have enough money. How much is the baler? I had an idea then. Check the store. Because obviously, if it had, can you imagine if I'd have gone and bought a brand new one and then it appeared in the store? I would have been fuming. So we need the quick bale. Yeah, it's £60,000. Buying them bunnies screwed me. Right, okay, so we need to get 83%. We're so close to 83%. He's gonna need reseeding as well. Oh my god, this is just not going well today. Everything, we're like on the edge of glory. It's just like, yes, we can get this, and then, yeah, I should not have bought the bunnies. I bought the bunnies and I shouldn't have done. That screwed me over a little bit. Really? Let me get that on there. Let me get you on there. Right, we are, unfortunately, you're all going to hate me for this. I know there's going to be some hate for this. There's going to be some hate for this. But I need these bales, and I need to just... we need to use some magic here, guys, because I don't have a front loader. I didn't plan on ever selling these bales. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep 2, and I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell 3. And now we need the best price for hay. Now, I know hay's not going to be a good price in general this month. It's really going to suck. £59. Where is that place? Right. That's not good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send this guy to go and sell. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, actually. Screw it. I'm going to jump cut it. I'll see you when we get to this sell point. And then that way we've got an idea if we can actually buy the baler so we can carry on. Right, here we go, guys. We are at the store. Let's hope we can get enough money from these couple of bales. It needs to... I know it will be. I know it will, because we only need a couple of £100. There we go. We have enough money to get the baler. We're going to quickly buy the baler before we lose any money. I don't know the difference between them. 15 mile an hour, 24. We'll go for the 15. I'm not overly bothered about that. quite like that darky, that darky red colour. Hardy it is. Yeah. We'll go with that hardy one. Oh, we had that was quite a. I genuinely thought we were gonna have like something come out the bank then, and we weren't gonna have enough money, and yeah. Oh, right. So we can now crack on with a little bit of baling. Now, my plan originally now is to send this guy back on a worker. I'd like him to go back on a worker so we can do some baling. But we are most likely going to have to right, so he's empty, so he's not gonna finish. That's oh my god, look at the size of this baler compared to this. We can't bale with the Leyland. That's the issue. So my issue right now is gonna be waiting for the other machine to get back. Oh, I don't like that. So what I'm probably gonna do just quickly now, guys, I'm gonna be stuck. This is really slow. I'm gonna be stuck down at the so hold on, saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna jump cut this, guys. I'm gonna get the Ford working again. I'm gonna get this driven down because it's really slow. I can't do anything till the Renault's back at the farm, so I kind of just wanted to bring you back for the selling of the bales. So we'll get this sorted and I'll bring you back in a minute or two. Right, there we go. The Leyland is back. A little bit quicker than I thought, the Leyland, but it wasn't working, so didn't. There we go. So I'm just going to move that there. The Ford turned out, guys, the Ford had an empty seed tank, but it was actually ready to use. It had done the contract, so we can use the Ford while the Renault's working its way back. Yeah, I was quite surprised actually how quickly the Leyland got back. But then again, saying that, the Leyland is very slow. You also have to remember that the Leyland, the majority of the trip back from the start is down a big slope. So yeah, it's not fighting an uphill battle the entire way, if that makes sense. Once you got to the top of the hill, it was downhill all the way. Now this Ford, this Leyland is going to go and do a contract. We have our last seeding contract of spring, and it's field 97 now. I'm unsure if we can actually do that next month. It is linseed, so I do just need to double check linseed. Can we? No, I want the calendar. We can't do linseed next month, so yeah, linseed has to be done this month. So we will definitely be in March in the next episode. I was trying to avoid that, but I don't want to miss out on another contract. So if you're wondering why we got a little bit of money in the bank, that little bit of money in the bank has come from finishing field 3. Now field 3 next month should also be a fertilizing contract. Ideally, everything we've just done today should be a fertilizing contract next month. Now what is the pickup on this? That looked a little bit stupid. I can't really say I've used this much, but what's the pickup on this? Because that looked a little bit wide. Maybe a little bit too wide. But yeah, look, we're going to start making some silage bales now. We have really struggled to do this. We've bought some equipment in, I believe, the wrong order. But at the end of the day, you know. Oh, I might have just... Does this do 180 silage bales? Please tell me this does 180 silage bales. I hope so, because that's a 180 bale. Please don't just drop that. Please don't just drop that. Yes! 180 silage bales. That's gonna speed things up. Oh. I bought the folding thing. I didn't want the folding thing on that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want the folding on it. Yeah, it seems to have a very wide pickup on this. Now, like I say, it's going to be a bit of a longer episode. It's just us, you know, doing our thing for a little bit. You know, it is the last episode of the week, so I don't like that. I've got the thing where it stops for the bales. I don't need to stop when using this baler. I need to disconnect that mod. 7,500 litre capacity. 7,500 litre capacity. That is fantastic. That is awesome. Right, the Renault has arrived. The Renault has returned from its trip. Right, so we're gonna get what? 3 bales from this field. 3 bales is not enough, guys. But if we're gonna be in March in the next episode, we can plough this field then. Then by the time that contract is finished on field 97, it's a little bit further away to be working, but I need it to go and do it. I need the money from it. So then we can buy, we can plough this field out in the afternoon in March. Then we can get this seeded in March. We can get it fertilized in March. We can do a lot in the rest of March to get this field up and running. We might even plough the sheep field out. I might even do that because I think, to be honest, that would make sense to do. I think it would make sense to plough the field, the sheep out as well, just in case we ever need the grass for anything else. I don't think we will, but until we've got more land, you know what I mean, we can get better quality grass, we can get more of it. But yeah, that's the plan. But as you can see, we've only got a couple of minutes left. Not going to take over long to finish this. I do need to get that folding thing off. I don't like that folding thing. And I can't say I was paying attention when I bought it. I just went straight in and bought it. This is where it turns out it could have been cheaper to buy. And I've been struggling all this video for no reason. But we've got a wrapper. We've got a baler. Well, we've got a baler wrapper in one. We can now do 180 bales, which is going to speed the job up as well, because the workers are not going to be stopping as much. This is just absolutely fantastic. It is just, yeah, it's just perfect. This is what we should have done to begin with, but we couldn't afford it at the time. But we can do hay contracts, we can do silage contracts, we can do anything we want now, contract-wise, when it comes to grass. Hay, silage, it literally makes no difference. Oh, this, yeah, this is going to make all the difference. All the difference. And like I say, April's the best time to sell the wool. Now, we won't have much, but we will have a little bit. And we will sell it, just because at the end of the day, you know, £144 in wage payment. I need to adjust the wage payments. I just realised we need to adjust that. Sorry if you can hear me banging my steering wheel. I didn't realise I was in full lock. Come on, come on. Oh, I've said that and my dog's come to me. Yep, here she is. Hiya, Phoebe. Yeah, my little dog. It's because I've said come on and she's like, okay. You know, like a Labrador does. Doesn't need any excuse to come and get some cuddles. Or some fusser. Yeah, you're molting, aren't you? It's molting season. I don't know why. My dog molts all year round, but for some reason she's now decided it's shedding like hell at the moment. And it's really, really bad as well. There you go. As you can see, we have got these bales done. If we just look on there, we've made 6 bales up to now. We might get 7. I don't think we're going to make 7 though. No, that's a shame. So there you go. We've got 6 bales and 88% of another bale. That's not too bad. Not too bad. And the Ford is working really, really nicely with the baler as well. The Ford up to now is my favourite tractor on the farm. I don't mind the Leyland, it's just I kind of wish I'd maybe gave myself the Leyland 2100 just because it's got a little bit more power than the Leyland we have now. But yeah, I'm going to pretty much leave this episode here, guys. I need to use this tractor. I need to get these bales off the field. But in the next episode, I say we will continue in March. We will get basically the fields ploughed out. We'll get that linseed field done. That'll be a couple of grand in the bank as well. And we'll crack on with the farm a little bit more. But it is nice to be working on the farm. But can anyone let me know why that grass didn't work over there? It just, well, you saw it. It just didn't let me. It just didn't let me cut it. So yeah, is that just because it's March? Do I need to be in a different month, or is there something gone wrong with that bit of grass? Because it's let me cut this grass. But if you do know, let me know in the comments below, guys. I do massively appreciate. I always read everyone's comments who puts a comment. And yeah, we'll try and figure out why that grass didn't cut. But I genuinely thought we should have been able to cut that grass today, and that would have probably given us the extra, well, the bit of bale we're missing, and probably one extra bale. That's how I'm going to look at it. But I feel like we're possibly 2 bales down today than what we should have been if that grass had let me cut. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. I do massively appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're new to the channel or you don't already subscribe. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.